All right, everyone, grab your tea, your coffee, or if you're like me, grab both, because today we are diving into yet another episode of The Internet Overanalyzes Harry and Meghan Having a Good Time. Yes, it's back. It's bigger. It's shakier. And apparently it involves hands in pockets. This week, social media and certain tabloids nearly sprained their keyboards after Meghan Markle posted a black-and-white Instagram video showing her dancing enthusiastically next to her husband, Prince Harry. It looked fun. It looked relaxed. It looked, dare I say, normal. Which of course means panic stations in tabloid land. Because while Meghan was dancing with joy, Harry wasn't leaping into the air like a backup dancer in a Beyoncé tour. And suddenly experts were summoned, eyebrows were raised, and the phrase "different pages" started doing over time. So today we're breaking it all down with facts, with common sense, and with a healthy dose of humour, because sometimes the best response to nonsense is laughter. Let's start with the actual video. A black and white clip. Casual setting, no palace, no tiaras, no choreographer yelling 5, 6, 7, 8. Just Meghan Markle dancing freely, joyfully, enthusiastically, the kind of dancing that says, "I'm having fun and I don't care who's watching." Next to her is Prince Harry, relaxed, grounded, hands in pockets, smiling, very much present. But apparently, and I say this with all the sarcasm I can legally deploy, that was not enough. Because according to some commentary, Harry wasn't excited enough. He wasn't engaged enough. His feet were still. His hands weren't raised. He wasn't matching Meghan's energy beat for beat. And just like that, a sweet, spontaneous moment turned into a full-blown psychological thriller. Body language expert Tracy Brown weighed in, noting that Harry appeared more reserved than Meghan. She pointed out that Harry kept his hands in his pockets. He looked away at times. He didn't mirror Meghan's high-energy movements, and from this we were told that the couple might be on really different pages. Now, listen, body language analysis can be interesting. It can even be useful. But it can also cross into what I like to call Olympic-level reaching. Because here's the thing, this may shock some corners of the internet, so brace yourselves. Not every couple expresses joy in the same way. Some people dance like no one's watching. Some people sway gently. Some people clap. Some people smile quietly. Some people keep their hands in their pockets because wild thought that's just how they stand. Prince Harry has never been a performative dancer. He has always been the grounded, observational, slightly reserved partner, especially in public. Meghan, on the other hand, is expressive, joyful, and physically animated when she's happy. That's not distance, that's balance. If every couple had to move, smile, laugh, and dance identically to prove they were in love, half the planet would be filing for divorce by lunchtime. Now, here's the part that somehow didn't make the dramatic headlines. Even the expert acknowledged that Harry pulled Meghan close, that there was no daylight between them, that their bodies were aligned. Translation for anyone not fluent in tabloid. They're comfortable, they're connected, they're intimate in a natural, unforced way. Harry wasn't disengaged, he wasn't distant, he wasn't checked out. He was anchoring the moment while Meghan sparkled. That's not a red flag, that's relationship chemistry. Here's where things get predictable. Whenever Harry and Meghan look happy, it's performative. Look relaxed, it's concerning. Look different from each other, it's trouble. There is no version of them existing that doesn't get filtered through suspicion. And let's be honest, this scrutiny didn't start with Instagram videos. It started the moment they stepped away from royal life and refused to play assigned roles. Meghan isn't supposed to dance freely. Harry isn't supposed to look calm instead of stoic. They're supposed to fit a script, and when they don't, the commentary machine goes into overdrive. Let's compare this moment to real life. Have you ever been excited about something your partner was calm about? Laughed louder than the person next to you? Danced while someone else watched with a smile? Congratulations, you're human. Relationships are not synchronized swimming. They're jazz, improvisation, call and response. Sometimes one person shines, sometimes the other holds space. And in that video, Meghan shone while Harry held steady. Here's the funniest part of all. For years, Harry has been criticised for looking too tense, too serious, too burdened. Now he looks calm, and suddenly that's a problem too. So let me get this straight. If Harry looks stressed, bad. If Harry looks relaxed, also bad. At this point, the only acceptable posture seems to be quantum emotional physics. Some commentary even subtly dragged in Harry's identity as the son of King Charles, as if his upbringing somehow explains his posture in a dance video. Let's be clear. Harry didn't inherit hands-in-pocket syndrome from the monarchy. He inherited restraint, privacy, and self-control qualities he's been actively unlearning in a healthier way. And the fact that he can now stand comfortably beside his wife while she dances freely, that's growth. When you strip away the noise, here's what's left. A couple at ease with each other. No forced smiles, no performance for approval, no fear of being imperfect. Meghan dances without worrying how it looks. Harry stands without worrying how it will be interpreted. That's confidence. That's security. That's love without a press release. Let's imagine if the roles were reversed. If Harry had been dancing wildly while Meghan stood calmly, you already know the headlines. Meghan looks bored. Meghan seems disengaged. Experts say Meghan's stillness suggests emotional distance. You could set your watch by it. At this point, tabloids could analyse a grocery run and declare Harry picked apples, Meghan picked oranges. Experts say the marriage is doomed. Jokes aside, there's a serious undercurrent here. Constantly dissecting harmless moments sends a message, especially to young couples, that relationships must look a certain way to be valid. Harry and Meghan quietly challenge that. They show that joy can be loud and soft at the same time. That love doesn't need choreography. That connection doesn't require mirroring. So no, Harry wasn't less engaged. He was differently engaged. No, Meghan wasn't overpowering him. She was expressing herself freely next to a partner secure enough not to compete for the spotlight. And if that's not relationship goals, I don't know what is. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like this video. It helps the channel more than you know. Subscribe for more thoughtful, humorous and honest takes on royal media narratives. Drop a comment and tell me, have you ever been the dancer or the pocket hands partner? And most importantly, share this video, because sometimes common sense deserves a wider audience. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and don't let anyone tell you how love is supposed to look.